A vicious attack during a vacation in Vietnam has left a Toronto man fighting for his life and his family desperately trying to get him home. Tonight, the financial struggle to get this beloved husband and father on a plane and back to Canada, and the family's warning about the importance of travel insurance.
It's very hard because even though we have lots of family in Vietnam, it's very hard on my mom. She's been crying a lot.
58-year-old Han No was vacationing in Vietnam when he was hit over the head with a rock and beaten with wooded planks during a robbery at a family farm.
When he got to the hospital, his brain was swelling, and the doctors said that we had to do a medical, emergency operation, or he's gonna die. So we had to sign and say that, do whatever you can to save his life. And he's been in the ICU since. And this is like the police report.
Since the attack back in April, it's been a struggle for this North York family. Lang tells me his father's condition is critical, and because he never purchased medical insurance, getting him on a plane back home is nearly impossible.
If you're looking at medical evac, it's like $150,000 to $200,000. And that's the money that we don't have, right? And even now, his care in Vietnam is costing us a lot of money, like around $30,000 to $40,000 already.
Here in Ontario, 2 out of 3 people do not get insurance before leaving the country or the province, even though it's highly recommended.
Millions of Canadians are covered, whether it's for credit card coverage or maybe coverage to their employer group, and those can be often great coverages. The thing you want to make sure is that you know what your coverage is. Make sure you look at the certificate of insurance and make sure that that policy is going to be there for you so you've got no surprises.
And according to TICO, Ontario's travel watchdog, the key to full protection is reading the fine print. Every policy is different, as is every traveler and their potential needs. I think a lot of people I know would just get the cheapest insurance and be like, great, I'm covered.
Yeah, again, I would caution ever buying on price alone. There's so many conditions, your length of your travel, your age of your travel, your pre-existing conditions, where you're going. The ranges are just so, all over the map. It's hard to give a number. Again, it's just more important that that discussion is held before you leave at the time of booking.
It's all in Vietnamese. And
Lang says his father goes to Vietnam for 6 months every single year, and travel insurance was never a thought. Well, Han luckily has relatives by his side at hospital. The goal is to bring him back home to Canada to be with his wife and 3 kids.
You never think something like this would happen. It's always something that, you read on the news, it happens to other people, but, it could happen to you.
Well, for more information on travel insurance and what's best for you and your family, you can find a list of resources posted on citynews.ca. And this story came to us from a viewer. If you have an issue that you'd like us to look into, here are all the ways you can reach us.